Good morning student, once again welcome to our online education platform. Today we will discuss about your new lecture for class 12th art and commerce students. Your chapter number is third and today lecture number is second. Today we will discuss about your new lecture which is lecture number second. Today topic is in our previous video we have studied about how we can open a file. Today we will discuss about how close a file. File closing operation. In our previous video we have studied about different file operations like how we can create a new file and how we can open a file. Always be remember that every function has a predefined structure in Python programming language. If we follow this predefined structure, then we can easily create programs. If we do not follow any type of structure, then interpreter will provide error. So our next operation is closing operation. Why we use closing operation? This is necessary and mandatory, important, essential, because if we open a file, then this opened file will take space in computer memory. If we don't close this opened file, then this opened file will take space in computer memory and will take processing time from processor. So processor will process this file as long as possible. If we want to free our processor from this opened file, then we can close this file. After then processor will free the allocated space which is taken by your opened file. For example, if you open a file, the name of a file is student.txt, okay, and this file is opened in W mode, okay, and this file opened in W mode and provide the all detail in file object. Now file object has all information about your file. If you open this file, then now this file is opened and takes space in computer memory, computer buffering, or you can say temporary memory, where processor always process data. Now you can say processor start its processing with your files. Now your file is opened and processor is also processed on your opened file. If you complete your work related to this file and don't close this file, then processor will process this opened file, because you are not closed this file. That's why processor will process many times. Processor will process your files and automatically processor will not close your file. You have to close your file. After then your file will be closed and allocated memory space or process or you can say processed data will be closed and permanently stored to your file on a hard disk, okay. So if you want to close your open file, then close fo.close. This function will be used. FO, after complete your work FO close. This structure or function will be used to close your opened file. Will be used to close your opened file. Now your open file is closed and your processor is free to execute next statement, or next file. So if we want to free your processor or memory from your opened file, then you can use file closing operation. Okay, file closing operation, this is the function by which we can close a opened file. FO.close. FO is the file object of opened file, because all information about your opened file is provided to file object. If we use file object with close function, then automatically opened file will be closed by interpreter. Now your processor is free to execute next file or next instruction, next statement, next work, next task. Okay, this is the first method by which we can close our opened file. Next, second method is also we can use, which is known as with as clouds. So what is the difference between close operation and with as clouds? According to close operation, we have to define manually. FO.close. If we open, like for example, if we open 20 files, simultaneously in our Python program, then how we can remember which file is opened and which file is closed? The solution of this problem is the second method of closing file with as clouds, because with as clouds automatically close your file, opened file. For example, second method is with as clouds. Okay, according to this method, with open student dot txt and next is w mode, after then as file object. By using this line we can open a file, and also when we complete our task, then automatically will be closed by interpreter. We don't have to remember any file name and any closing operation. If we open 40 files in single Python program, then automatically with as clouds will close these files after completing our task. But according to first method, manually we have to write file object close, like you have opened 40 files, then f1 dot close, f2 dot close. In this way we have to write 40 line of programming code for closing operation. And if you forgot any closing operation, then any one file can be opened, and this open file can take more processing time. So your software also will take more processing time. So if you want to automatically close your open file, then directly you can use with open After then student.txt, and next line again you can use like next file you want to open with open admission, okay, like admit card, or you can say teacher.txt, next w as f2, next line of programming code can be written for next file. In this way any number of file you can open, and also these opened file will be closed automatically according to with as cloud. This is the major difference between with as cloud and file closing operation. Okay, next operation is how we can write or input data in a file. How we can write any data to a file, or you can say how we can provide input to a file. So writing operation. Next topic is writing data to file. Writing data to file. Writing data, it means when we create any new file, then we can store any type of data to this new created file. We can store any data to this new created file. Okay. So if you want to store any data, store is also known as write. If you want to store any data to a file, then this is known as writing operation. Okay, and if you want to write any data, then there is two method is used. First is write by using write function, and second is write lines function. There is two type of methods are used to write data in a file. First is write method, or you can say write function, and second is write line function. By using write function, we can write a single line. To your created file, or you can say to created new file. If we want to save only single line to our new created file, then we can use a write function. For example, file object fo equal open student.txt w mode. Now your file is opened in w mode. Now you can write like fo dot write my name is Rahul. This line you want to store in student.txt. So this line will be stored on student.txt according to this statement. Now fo dot close. By using this operation we can close your opened file. So if we want to see the output of this file, then there is no output statement is written. Only we have provided input to this new created file. So this input is provided to this file. If you want to see the output of write function, then you can use print function before write function. Print function before write function. Now the output of this line will be displayed on output screen. When you press F5, then output will be provided as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, and 16 will be provided to output screen. Why 16 is displayed on output screen? The rule of write function is that when you want to see output of write function, then the total number of characters written to your new created file will be provided to output screen. How many characters are input in your new created file will be displayed on output screen. So there is total 16 character. So these 16 character will be these 16 character. So total number of character is 16. So 16 will be displayed on output screen. Because the rule of write function is that when we see output of write function, then write function will return total number of characters provide input to your new created file. So total 16 character is input in your new created file. So 16 is displayed on output screen. If we don't use print, then there is no output will be provided on output screen. Only your this single line is input to student.txt, and this is your task, and this task is completed. So your file is closed. Okay, this is the write function. Next is write lines. So the definition of write function is that according to write function, we can provide input a single line to a single file. We can provide a single line to a file. So when we use print function with the write lines, then write lines will provide output as these lines, like my. So output first line is my name is Rahul, and second line is my roll number is 105, and third my class is 12th commerce. These three lines will be displayed on output screen. So the definition of write line function is that according to this function, more than one line of data can be stored to this new created file. And when we provide output, or we can say when we see output of write line function, then total number of lines you have written, or you can say you have used, or you have passed in write line function, these lines will be displayed on a output screen. There is no numeric data will be provided on output screen. Total number of lines you have passed in a write line function, these lines will be displayed on output screen. But write function, only write function will display number of characters. Those are written on student.txt file. or you can say those are saved on a student.txt file. Only those numbers of character will be displayed on output screen. In the case of write function, write line function will display total number of lines. So this is the major difference, and also definition and example of write and write line function under writing data to file. It means when we want to save any data to file, then we have to use write operation, and there is two way to write any data to file. First is write function and second is write line function. So thank you for today.